Hello, my name is Peter Walker, and here on today's Trials and Tribulations we are going to be going over the American slave days. So, in today's episode we will be going over the differences of the classes, the education systems, the economics, all of it. We'll even be interviewing two representatives from both sides. So, please enjoy. Now, starting on top, the aristocrats enjoyed a plentiful existence. By 1850, only 1,733 families owned 100 slaves or more, and this group became the Southern oligarchy, the most powerful families in the South. The aristocrats enjoyed the majority of Southern wealth. They had time for education and lounging, games and reading, and, of course, beating their slaves. Many of these so-called aristocrats became the leaders of the South, like Jefferson Davis and John C. Calhoun. Directly below them were the families who owned less than 100 slaves. This totaled some 345,000 families, or about 1,725,000 white people. Quite a lot, if you ask me. Of those, over 2/3 owned fewer than 10 slaves. These smaller farmers typically lived closer to the northern farmers. They would go out and toil next to their slaves, but still excluded some of the typical cruelty, though they weren't as bad as their aristocrat counterparts. Now, below them were the rednecks and dregs of society. They had many strange customs and often were looked down upon by many of the other cultures in the southern area. They were laughed upon by the aristocrats, the middle-class farmers, and even the slaves themselves. Though, of course, they never voiced that in front of them. That would be asking for a beating. And, of course, below everybody else was the slave. Everybody treated the slave poorly. The strong aristocrats misabused them and often beat them for minor offences. Then the middle-class farmers, who weren't as bad but still often caused trouble. The hicks, who would often corner them, drag them, beat them, and in some cases kill them. It was very sad. But a beat slave was better than a death. One could say slavery was quite degrading to the slaves. Many southern states had laws prohibiting slave education because it was believed that education brought about radical ideas, and radical ideas would change the way the southerners lived their lives. However, slaves were intelligent in another way. Anyone who wasn't paid to work can't be expected to work at full speed. A slave would work at the slowest possible speed that still spared him the whip. They were often given control of many slaves and gave orders in regard to cooks, maids, seamstresses, and other household servants. Some were kind. Others, not so much. But none were abolitionists.
Next action is this lovely slave couple coming down the stairs behind us.
I'm gonna get me a slave.
Woo! Woo! Of course, we've got the hillbilly in the back.
You're like a hard worker, boy, today.
Yeah! Alright, we're gonna start this auction off with $5 for the man.
I got $5.
Yeah, $5. Oh, we got $10 from back. We got $10. Then I get 15. 15, please. Oh, I got 15 for the man. What about 15? What about for the woman? $5 for the woman.
Like one of them good breeders.
You got $5 for the woman, $10, 10, I get 10. Yeah, we got some fire reaction needs. What about 15 for 15? 15. How about 20? Can I get 20 from one of you? Because 20 will sold this woman to you. 20.
19.
19. I don't accept 19. 20. We got 20 right there. All right, 20.
100
Oh.
$100
million.
Oh, we got
101.
$100 million to the man on the
Why don't we
left.
just split them up? We're gonna get.
Okay, alright. You want the man?
Oh, looks like we got some deal going on.
Okay.
Got a deal going on. We got a deal.
20 for the woman.
20 for the woman. What is your price there for the man? All right, 20 each sold. I'm sorry, folks. It's not my responsibility.
Children and neighbors, welcome to the first edition of The American. Here with us today we have Colonel Sanders and John Henry Eden.
Hey, y'all. Good afternoon.
This wouldn't be much of an interview without an issue, would it? It's everybody's favorite topic, slavery. To be more unbiased, we have both sides of the issue. Colonel, how do you validate the morality issue of slavery?
Issues? So there ain't any issues about this. Man, we freed them from the black oppressors, we clothe them, we feed them, we provide them shelter.
Are you serious right now? You beat them and you whipped them. Come on.
Just a little physical motivation is all. What do you do when your kids run around being little hoodlums? Huh? You beat them, don't you?
It's not the fact that they're kids. Okay, these people are people. You're a person too. You don't like to get whipped and beat, do you?
Children are people too.
This movement is a great thing for this country. Our nation is divided right now, and for the future to be unified, that free black man is part of that future.
Future, Mr. Eden? That's fun. How do you expect the economy to remain stable without those free labor supporting the plantations in the South, huh? The black man is much more useful as a slave than he is as a free man.
Well, instead of keeping your money in your pocket, why don't you spend some good, honest labor, you fat sack of lard?
You call me fat and cheap? Who do you think you are, Mr. Northern Merchant?
F-A-T. Fat. Are we just gonna have to go right now? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think we can keep this civilized, don't you?
Guess I can. He can.
Fine.
Okay, let's get on now. So, do the members of the abolitionist movement support the many slave rebellions? Mr. Colonel.
Of course they support the rebellions. The North wants free blacks, the rebellions are fighting for free blacks, everybody wants free blacks.
Okay, I don't know where you're getting your facts or anything. It is true. Us North people do support these rebellions, but we only support the peaceful ones. We do not support the rebellions like terrorist rebellions, where everyone is getting killed everywhere.
Sir, I have not come to this interview to get lied to.
Lies? What, so you just gonna punch them out of me right now, huh?
What? I thought this was America. I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Well,
I
sir,
thought in America you could say what you want. I thought freedom of speech in the Constitution. I'm sorry.
Sir.
I think I've lost control. I'm scared to ask another question. This is so intense.
Okay, you're right, this is America. But also in the DLI, the Declaration of Independence, if you did not know that, all men are created equal.
Oh, men? Oh, white men are created equal.
All. Where does it say all white men are created equal? In the Declaration of Independence. Where does it say that, sir?
Well, think about it. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson? White guy. What did he own? Black people.
But he
What
also-
does that mean? He had slaves.
Let's talk about the Republic of Liberia.
Well, of course I'm against it. Why would I want to waste my hard-earned money that I spent to get those Africans sent over here to America from Africa? Why would I send them back? I thought this...
But America? Of course it's America, sir. I'm not going to argue that one. But also, this is William Lloyd Garrison's America. This is Frederick Douglass's America. First of all, it's our America. And if you don't like American music, yeah!
No, it sucks. Oh, the noise sucks.
Wow, that's an interesting way to end our interview. We have just hit our 30-minute mark and past the week, but we have just set standards for a future film. Tune in next time to see the continuation of this dramatic interview.
Telling you what you wanted? Heat of the moment. Telling me what you want. Just the heat of the moment. Telling me. Turn that camera off right now.